Hey guys, welcome to our uh, trophy room slash bedroom. But want to try to keep the introduction short. We'd like to thank all of our new subscribers. If you ain't already, please like and subscribe to our channel. We're sitting at 900 subscribers. We're almost to 1,000 to that $50 giveaway. So if you ain't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to get our latest videos. Right here's a 12 pointer. I'm gonna try to get through these pretty fast, or I never will. Here's a 12 pointer I killed in 2015. It's my pride and joy. I had him mounted, and it's just cause he was a 12 pointer, and he scored over 140. He come in at 140 and 7/8. I know that's nothing, but probably poking young, but still yet I'm proud of him. He's 16 inches, 16 and a half inside, I think, or something like that. I can't remember for sure, but 12 scoreable points and some long G3s on him there, but he's a nice deer. All right, guys. I'll swing the camera right here. Right here is one of the first bucks I ever killed in my life with horns. The fifth deer I ever killed, but the first buck. Well, it wasn't the first buck. It was the first buck with horns. I killed some button bucks. We got a cat coming in on us. Yes, Boots, I know, whatever you want, but I'm in a video right now, buddy, so you're going to have to wait. He was an 8-pointer. We're wanting to say he was killed in 96. I think it was 97. I've got 97 wrote on the back of the mount, so I guess that was the year I killed him. And this deer right here weighed in a whopping, he was pushing 200 pounds. That's after he was field dressed, and I don't know how old he would have been. Back then, they was huge deers around here, but the racks wasn't that big. I mean, they followed me around for 2 days with this deer on the back of the truck. I mean, it was a big deer for that time here in this part of the country. I've got a cat squalling here. Hang on a minute, guys. I ain't got time for you right now, Boots. I'm doing a video, all right? Go on. Go talk to mommy. I don't know what you want. Right here's a 10-pointer. I was going to tell you I killed that with a 30-06 and that 12-pointer 270 short mag. There's a muzzleloader killed. 2003, which was a good deer. I think it come in around 130, between 133 and 135. Almost a perfect rack. And I killed him late season. Right, it was pouring snow that day. Late season muzzle loading. Rut was over. Just happened to jump him up and shot him at about 5 yards. Alrighty, guys. Right here is one I killed last year. We owned the farm and hunted the farm out there. And believe it or not, this deer right here is almost, it is 18 inches wide. 17 and a half. Pushing 18 inches. It's in the, I forget, it's up in the 130s. And almost perfect, you know, from point to point, same and everything. That deer there was only 2-year-old, guys. He was only 2-year-old. If he got to grow to a 5-year-old, I believe he would have made a 200-inch deer easily. Easily made a 200-inch deer, which actually they was a 187 killed out of there last year. Typical, killed out of the same place that deer come from, which it come from the same place the 12-pointer come from. But the 180 was a 12-pointer like mine over here, but just bigger. But he's really sweet deer, guys. He's young, but he's good. And I didn't want to take him. He's one of them I was going to let grow, but we sold the farm. And I know we wouldn't never get to hunt again, so out there. So I went ahead and took him out. He's on a 130-inch deer. So that's 2 130s and 1 140s. And I'm really proud of that deer. He's wide, guys. He's a wide rack. I didn't mount him because he was so small. He just wouldn't have looked right in that little head. And he looked even bigger on that little deer head. But like I say, he's just a 2-year-old deer. That was his second horns. He come out of the real sweet 8-pointer with his first horns. I knew he was really, really going to make something. And had tons of trail cam pictures of him. And really would have liked to let him go. He had that little curl in his horns right here. But like I say, I didn't get to hunt no more, so I went ahead and took him out. He's the best one running in there that year. Right here's a 9-pointer. I killed that with a 270 short mag too. Right here's a 9-pointer. I killed a 25-06. I killed this deer here at about 200 yards at a dead run right straight towards me. And towards the last of gun season, he was red hot and rut. There was 2 or 3 bucks out in the field chasing doe. I actually let a bigger buck get away. He got in the woods before I could get a shot on him. Without just taking a wild shot. And I ended up having to take kind of a wild shot to get this in here. So he's running straight for me. I shot him in the chest at about 200 yards. I wish now that I'd pulled the trigger on that big one. that 25-06, so you need to place that bullet pretty good to get a good clean kill. And I think he's a 120-inch deer, and right at 120 inch if he ain't. Another 9-pointer killed with a 25-06. I don't know what year it was. Right here's a humongous one I killed. It was hit on the road not far from where I lived at. The lady hit it, totaled her car. Guys looked for the deers for 2 or 3 days. They figured out it lived when it was in velvet. We figured out it didn't die, it survived, and I killed it the following year above my house. It's the biggest deer I've ever seen in my life. I knew its horn was broke, but I shot it anyway. Wishing my many times over that I didn't. He was a 6-year-old deer. Big palmation on his horn there. If he hadn't been so old, I probably wouldn't have, but he was 6-year-old, and I feel like he had done what he was going to do. And we hunted for that deer a whole lot. He was better the years before. Alright guys, right here's the one I killed with a muzzleloader. I don't remember what year, 2006 or something, messed up rack. Points all over the place, 10-pointer, 11-pointer. I don't have any points these guys. You got points everywhere. Here was my first kill on the 270 short mag, 8-pointer, 15 inches wide. And here's a 9-pointer I killed years ago down on the lake. This was probably about the 4th deer I ever killed, rack buck. He's about 16 inches wide, and every one of these deer come from 2 spots, all but this one right here, and that little spike I killed last year, and the one I killed the year before last. Another little wide rack 8-pointer killed on for him, 25-06. Here's a 9-pointer killed the year after I killed that 8-pointer Mama bought me. I killed that 9-pointer. I got it with the 270 short mag. And some of these are Tennessee deer, guys. I can't. Right here's a Tennessee deer I killed in 2017, or 16 or 17, 6-pointer. Look what a 6-pointer. Now, where I was hunting in Tennessee, that was a big deer. I love that deer. That's one of my favorite deers of all, was that big old 6-pointer. I mean, nothing special. He come out of Tennessee, shotgun kill. The only shotgun slug kill I got. I killed him with a 12-gauge 870. And right here's the one out of Tennessee too, and it's the same thing. Heavy mass, big old deer. I don't know how old these deer were. This deer right here was 3 or 4 years old. I mean, he's nothing really to heavy mass, just no tine length, no nothing. Killed him 25-06 out of Tennessee. Another Tennessee deer. I believe I got all my Tennessee deers here in a row. Messed up rack, big full grown body deer, little short tines, just nothing. They just don't grow down there. Eastern Tennessee, the part we was hunting down there, just don't have deers at all. No racks at all. Right here's another one come out of Tennessee. Little 6-pointer, messed up rack. I think that's 25-06. That 25-06, that 25-06 killed that one with a slug. And I also killed doe down there that year with a slug. And here's about the 4th Kentucky buck I ever killed in my life. It's a 9-pointer. It's got some stickers down there on its horn. And here's a 4-pointer out. I mean, this is out of Kentucky. Yeah, a little Kentucky deer there. And here's the 2nd buck I ever killed in my life. It's a 8-pointer. I guess I killed it with 30-06 back in the days. I also killed this right here with 30-06. And that was my 2nd one. And here's another little Tennessee deer. I actually killed it that year. I took a 243 down there hunting. I killed it with a 243 down in Tennessee. Not much, a little 4 or 5-pointer, whatever you want to count him. Here's the 3rd buck I ever killed, but his horn, I busted his skull. I've got to glue it back together. 7-pointer, muzzleloader kill. And oh yeah, big old 13, I think he's got 13-point right there. He was a muzzleloader kill too. And we're coming on down now. There's a spike, its horns broke, Kentucky deer. Another spike, I've got to get their skulls glued back together. This one here broke apart. But they've got dropped over time, moving them around stuff. Another spike. Here's the one I killed last year out here in the woods. I think he's a 3-pointer spike, whatever, it's a spike pretty much. Another 1-horn spike. Actually, that's a muzzleload kill right there too, late season muzzleload kill. Here's another Tennessee deer. Broke off. He was killed with 270 short mag. I guess that's the last and I went down there. Wait a minute. Was this no, this 4-pointer come out of Tennessee. Or 5-pointer. This can come out of Tennessee and this can come out of Tennessee. Okay. Here's the one I killed year before last that I was complaining about the shells not done so good. And here's my bow kill. My only bow kill. Big old 3-pointer. And another Tennessee deer. The rest of them's Kentucky deer. But that's all my bucks, guys. I know they're not world class or nothing like that. I do like kill big bucks just like anybody else, but I've killed a lot of little bucks. But it's 30 rack bucks and about I don't know, over 100 does. Lord, I couldn't tell you how many does I've killed. And I'm thinking they're all here. I've not lost no horns. It seems like I've got a set missing, but I can't get it in my head what it would be. But all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the little short run through of my trophy room. I'm going to get them hung back up on the wall, most of them. Some of them I just throw them in the closet because they're so small. I've tried to come up with something to build out of them for the last few years, and I'm not really the littler ones. I've not really come up with nothing, but I don't know if I'll ever hunt Tennessee anymore because the part I was getting to hunt just don't grow big deer. I mean, the western, midwestern part and the middle part of Tennessee, they got good deer, but over in that eastern part, they just wasn't no good deer. It was public land, hunt to death. Wasn't nothing there worth shooting, really. I mean, I've got better deer on trail camera here in our yard pretty much than what I could go down there and kill. And it's high. It's very expensive, too. I ain't got the money this day and time to do it. But anyway, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little run through of my deer. I could tell stories. I remember every one of them, what I killed it with and where I killed it at. But, like I say, they all gun killed, but a few of them muzzleload and one bow kill. And I've got probably over 100 doe kills, 100 to 150 doe kills in my life. I've killed a ton of those. But that wasn't my first deer, but was my first buck. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here, and if you ain't already, like and subscribe, get in on our giveaway, and guys, we'll catch you on the next video. May God bless.